Hello FPL managers, today we talk about the knee-jerk reaction for Game Week 7. In today's video, we look over the most transferred in and transferred out players so far this game week and make a recommendation to you guys as to whether or not you should go with the crowd and bring those players into your squads or release them from your teams. If you guys want to get the extra edge this FPL season, then click the top link in the description to get yourself 65% off Fantasy Football Fixed Premium and also get yourselves a free strategy guide. So just before we get into the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to show your support for the channel as we're trying to hit 7k subs by Game Week 10, and also click that notification bell so you guys don't miss any future uploads. And with that being said, let's get into the video. So starting off with the most transferred in players so far this game week, beginning with Ismail Sarr. Sarr recorded his second consecutive returns in a row, getting himself 9 points in game week 6, which does make it 24 points in the last 2 weeks for him. This has seen him become the most popular player to join the squad so far this week, with just under 100,000 managers already moving him in. Sarr has proven once again why he's such a good value choice at just £6.2 million, and still some nice upcoming fixtures to capitalise on upcoming points. He faces Leeds away in Game Week 7, who have still yet to keep a clean sheet, then Liverpool, Everton and Southampton after that, so from now up until Game Week 10, Watford fixtures are still viable for Sarr to be a good option. He has already got himself 4 goals so far this season and has produced some great underlying numbers once again. Sarr had an XG of 0.39 in Game Week 6, recording 3 shots, 2 of which on target, and he has been very impressive across the last 2 matches as well. Moving on to the second most transferred in player this game week, it is Mikel Antonio. After seeing a lot of managers move him out coming into Game Week 6, he has already earned nearly just under 100,000 new owners, as he did produce 8 points in Game Week 6. This has meant that he has tallied up 47 FPL points so far this season, which is no doubt very impressive as he is the top scoring forward. In just 5 games this season, he has recorded 5 goals and 4 assists and continues to spearhead that West Ham attack despite playing Europa League midweek. He's also got some great upcoming fixtures, as Brentford at home is his next opponent in Game Week 7, which is looking like a very tempting captaincy option there as well, then faces Everton, Spurs and Villa after that, so once again West Ham's fixtures from Game Week 7 through 10 are looking very promising. Antonio did record the second highest amount of shots so far in Game Week 6, recording 7, only behind Mason Greenwood's 8, and also levels the most shots on target so far this game with Jamie Vardy sitting at 3. He did also attempt 4 assists this game week, as he does prove that he is such a nice all-round option, offering both goal and assist potential, and this figure was the 4th highest amongst all players. And as the 3rd most transferred in player, it is Alonso. Despite only recording 1 point in Game Week 6, he has recorded 39 points overall, which does make him one of the highest scoring defenders so far this season. We all know Chelsea have an incredible fixture string from Game Week 7 through 11, but they have no matches with an FPL rating of over 2. Alonso also ranks 2nd in the ICT index for all defenders, offering great creativity and threat for Chelsea, as he is taking plenty of shots in the opposition box and getting very far forward. Alonso has already produced 1 goal, 1 assist and 4 clean sheets so far this season, and will no doubt be looking to build on this figure in the upcoming matches. Alonso has attempted the most assists in the Chelsea team so far this season with 12, and also has a very high XG of 0.75 and an XA of 0.84. He also has the highest projected FPL points out of any player so far this season, which is sitting at 33.5, which is 3 more than any other player. The only question is whether he can keep playing minutes, since Chilwell has come back into the team, but Alonso has started 6 out of the first 6 matches, and with the Carabao Cup and Champions League on at the moment, I do think he will be prioritised for the Premier League. Looking over to the most transferred out players so far this week, Luke Shaw tops the charts with 155,000 managers already transferring him out. This is no surprise, as he blanked with 0 points in Game Week 6, only managing 33 minutes as he did leave early with an injury, and also picked up a yellow card in this time. He has been very disappointing so far, only recording 18 points in his first 6 matches, as he has only produced 1 assist and 1 clean sheet over this period. Also, Manchester United have some very difficult fixtures coming up, where they face Everton, Leicester, Liverpool, Tottenham and Manchester City as their next 5 opponents. So at £5.5 million, I can see why he's a good transfer out, as he is an easy option to transfer to any Chelsea defender who have some better upcoming fixtures. Moving on, Ferran Torres is the 2nd most transferred out player, as he has already seen 76,000 managers move him on, and has only produced 1 game of returns out of 6 matches so far this season. He didn't take to the pitch in either Game Week 5 or 6 and looks to be a victim of the pep roulette, since Phil Foden and De Bruyne have come back into that City side. It looks to be that he may only get minutes in the Carabao Cup and Champions League coming up now, and with Liverpool away in Game Week 7, even if he does play, this match is looking unlikely for attacking returns for Torres. So at 7.1 million, he is an easily downgradable option to the likes of Sarr or Rafinha, so I definitely don't see why you shouldn't be moving him on. Bruno Fernandes is the third most transferred out player with 69,000 managed transferring him out so far, and his ownership has dropped to just 29.8%. As a result, it is likely to see his price drop further in the coming days to £11.8 million, as he has failed to produce returns in these last 2 matches. He only managed 0 points in Game Week 6, as he did miss a late penalty for Manchester United to potentially equalise versus Aston Villa, as I was surprised United didn't take it, but I do think Fernandes will be off penalties from now on as well. Also, with United's difficult fixtures coming up of Everton, Leicester, Liverpool, Spurs and City, I definitely think it is a good time to move on those United assets, especially Bruno Fernandes, who at £12 million currently looks to be a very bad value. And as the new segment on the knee-jerk reaction videos, we have a look at the transfer watch list for the upcoming game weeks, which is based on players that have showed good recent form or have some good upcoming fixtures. The first player on the list is Ismail Assar, and he is coming off 9 points in Game Week 6, and is a fairly obvious option to bring into the squads, as he has produced nice underlying numbers in the last 2 matches, and has recorded 24 FPL points in 2 games. With Leeds away as his next match in Game Week 7, it is definitely a good time to jump on him, as Leeds are still yet to keep a clean sheet. At £6.2 million, he probably is the best value midfielder in the game at the moment. Antonio Rudiger at £5.6 million is also one on the watch list, as Chelsea have some great upcoming fixtures with good clean sheet potential. Rudiger is actually the 4th most transferred player despite only producing 1 point in Game Week 6, as Chelsea face Southampton, Brentford, Norwich, Newcastle and Burnley from Game Week 7 through 11. So with 34 FPL points under the belt already, getting himself 1 goal and 4 clean sheets, I definitely think at £5.6 million he is a very good Chelsea nail defender. He has started in every game so far this season and is still yet to miss a single minute, so I definitely think he is a nice reliable choice. So Maximin is there at £6.7 million, as he also produced 8 points again in Game Week 6, as he has made 4 returns in a row. So Maximin has now carried up to 35 FPL points this season, and has some decent upcoming matches where he faces Wolves, Spurs and Crystal Palace as his next 3. All the way up until Game Week 16, Newcastle only have 1 match with an FPL rating of over 3, so they have got very good long-term fixtures. Rafinha is there at £6.5 million, as he has produced 16 points in the last 2 matches. He currently only has a 14.4% ownership, and looks to be great value in the middle of the park with good upcoming fixtures as well, as he faces Watford at home in Game Week 7, which is followed up with Southampton, Wolves and Norwich. Antonio is another one that has seen a lot of transfers in so far this week, as at £7.9 million I probably think he's the best striker in the game at that price, as he has already returned 47 FPL points. With good fixtures of Brentford, Everton, Spurs and Villa as his next 4, he continues to be such a good value option, and that is why he has the number 2 overall ICT index rank. Lukaku is the second Chelsea asset on the list, as despite rising to 11.7 million, he has some great upcoming fixtures to be able to return more points. Over the next 2 matches, I will be looking to move on Ronaldo to Lukaku, as he faces Southampton, Brentford, Norwich, Newcastle and Burnley as his next 5 opponents, and you would expect him to be getting amongst the goals. Jamie Vardy is another premium forward on the list at £10.4 million, and he's one that has definitely slid under the radar, returning once again in Game Week 6. This was his second double-digit return of the season, as he has already returned 5 goals and 1 assist so far. Currently, he only has a 12.1% ownership, and could be one that provides selection headaches as to whether or not you should go for him as the premium forward up top, as in Game Week 7, 8 and 9 he faces Palace, Manchester United and Brentford. He definitely could rival Lukaku and Ronaldo for that premium forward slot, as he has produced 40 FPL points so far, and if he can keep getting these returns, he is definitely a good pick. And as the last player on the list, Cancelo is there, as he has got himself 5 consecutive returns. Cancelo has got himself 42 points in his last 5 matches, getting himself 2 assists and 5 clean sheets so far this season. He is one that is looking very nailed in that Manchester City defence, as he is still yet to miss a minute so far this season, and with just a 10.5% ownership, he could be a great option with the upcoming fixtures. City face Liverpool, Burnley, Brighton and Crystal Palace as their next 4, and since they have produced 5 clean sheets so far this season, they are looking very strong defensively, and Cancelo is offering good returns at both ends of the pitch. So that's what we've got for today for the knee-jerk reaction of FPL GAMEWEEK 7. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like and subscribe to show support for the channel, as we're trying to hit 7k subs by GAMEWEEK 10, and also click that notification bell so you guys don't miss any future uploads, and leave a comment what you guys thought of this video and what are your transfer plans for the upcoming game week. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one.